Florence is located at a latitude of 43 degrees north. A latitude zone is 30 degrees wide, making Florence fall in the position of the middle numbers. High latitudes, far from the equator, receive less sunlight and are colder than places at low latitudes, close from the equator, that are warmer. Since Florence is in the middle, it has moderate temperatures because the characteristics of the other two latitude zones get to an intermediate level at this location.
Florence altitude is 38 meters. Altitude is the height of an object or point in relation to sea level. Air pressure and temperature decrease with altitude. Collisions between molecules will increase temperature when air is denser, so the temperature will be higher. In the mountains, the weather is colder than in the lowlands, which makes Florence climate moderate since it has both landforms. While mountains make the temperature drop, it also prevents air from moving to lower areas, causing desert-like climates in lower regions.
The marine or inland position of a city affects its climate. Places with a marine position are influenced by moist air from the ocean and there is a high chance of precipitation. Places with an inland position are influenced by air either hot or cold from the land. The air is dry, summers are hot, and winters are cold. Also, the precipitation in the area is low. Florence is in the middle, so it is affected by its proximity to the coast but also by its inland location.
Florence is affected by landforms, landscapes, major rivers, lakes, and neighboring cities. Mountains such as the Apennines chain in Italy block sunlight, force air upward, and creates wind funnels which have a direct impact on air pressure. It is surrounded by 5 bodies of water, including the Mediterranean Sea, the Tyrrhenian Sea, the Ionian Sea, and the Adriatic Sea. This absorbs, stores, and releases heat in the atmosphere. This is why Florence experiences hot temperatures. This is without counting any mountain ranges.
The prevailing westerlies are strong winds that blow from west to east in the middle latitudes. This is between 30 and 60 degrees, which means that Florence is affected by the prevailing westerlies. The winds blow in areas of high pressure and they carry warm equatorial winds and waters, bringing Florence warmth, moisture, and precipitation. The precipitation levels and temperature of the city are shown in this climate graph of Florence. As shown, we can see that the average temperature per month is not extremely hot or cold, it is relatively average. The temperature levels of Florence, as mentioned, are affected by the latitude, altitude, its intermediate position regarding the sea or land, the prevailing westerlies, and the landforms in the area. The midway temperature is created because Florence has a middle position in all of these aspects, and there are no extreme points. Precipitation is mainly affected by the global winds and currents, the proximity to the ocean, and the altitude. As seasons change, the precipitation levels vary, but they are always between the intermediate range, just as seen in the temperature.
Here we can see a comparison of Florence, Houston, and Sydney's average climate throughout the year. All cities are located on different continents with changes in their climate zones. Florence's temperature in summer is not very hot as well as in Sydney. They both experience a moderate climate as seen in the chart. Florence with 23 degrees Celsius in summer and 8.5 degrees Celsius in winter, and Sydney with 22.6 degrees Celsius in summer and 14.25 degrees Celsius in winter. Houston has a stronger summer with warmer temperatures because it is closer to the equator, and its winter is similar to Sydney's with only 1 degree in difference. Some of the most important factors are whether the sun in the area is absorbed or reflected, and the latitude they are located in. Climate in all three zones has several factors that affect it, which include the proximity to landforms, global wind patterns, and the elevations inland.